Amplexus.
Embrace, increase, improve.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode today on the private server. And I've done some progress on the pumpkin farm building, as you can see, but don't worry, we're not going to be spending as much time as we did on this last episode. That was a good project for last episode, but it's in the past. I will show you, I've done a little bit of work on the building. I haven't done the roof over on this side yet, nor have I kind of connected the walls or done any detailing. The back is completely untouched, and this side is kind of done. It's kind of halfway done, but it's missing a lot of detailing. The front, I'm very pleased with so far. It's almost done. Looks really good. I kind of added this extra little bit. You might actually know there's nothing actually in there. If we enter pearl in, I think we can just take a peek. There's nothing actually in this little extra room. It's just for the paintings. And just kind of for looks, because a really square and ugly building is not going to look the best. So I decided to add that just to add it some character, make it look a lot better, because it is a pretty tall, big building, and I didn't want it to be really ugly. So anyways, I added that. Looks great. But let's go inside to show you the one other feature that I actually added to the farm so far. And it's going to be the last actual functional feature, I think. It is this. It is a, I think, 4 split level pumpkin farm, basically. It's running off of a hopper timer, and if we're lucky, maybe it'll trigger right about now, because a lot of them are grown, so I assume that it's almost done. Basically, every time it triggers, all the pistons push forth and knock them all down into a water stream. There's a glass item elevator that you can see the top of right there. It goes off into the bottom of the other item elevators with the droppers. And yeah, that's about it. It's got, I believe, 54 spawning spaces, if I'm correct. There's 10 spawning spaces on each row on the bottom, so that's 20, plus 9 on the other 3 rows. So 9 times 3 is 27, times 2, 7 times 2 is 14, so it's going to be 64, I believe. I'm not sure if I did the math on that correctly, but whatever. I'm recording, so I can't think very quickly. But basically, it's big, and it's underneath the dirt. This is like, it's just one layer thick here, which is bad, but I'm going to detail this up. But these things were great, but they're very, very slow.
Very slow.
And on top of the fact that it's not 100% efficient with collecting all the pumpkins. So, yeah. I wanted a few more pumpkins, so I built that thing, and it's not like it produces crazy amounts, but, yeah. I made a little bit of pumpkin pie, as you can see here. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on from this project for now. I'll kind of come check back once the building's finished eventually. That may be this episode or next episode. But I think it's time we move on to another project. Well, I decided that I needed to go mining for the first time ever on this server. I have forever lived on just what farms can provide, and other people have lent me. The perfect villager has given me all the diamond armor and stuff. I've gotten all the levels I need. It's been pretty good. So I decided to dig down, and of course I get instantly lucky. I have this thing on vanilla servers where, only on vanilla, where I will find diamonds like nobody's business. And I mean, like, no one else finds as many diamonds as I do. And normally there's never any like 2 veins or anything. Like this, that was a perfect example. That was 5. So yeah, just digging straight down, I'll run right into diamonds at the perfect level. Like, there's stuff like that going on. But anyways, guys, I need lapis lazuli, so that's why I am going on like this. I'm probably gonna try and get a fortune pick after this, but for right now, I'm just gonna silk touch all the ores I find, and that way I can, you know, put that off till later or something, you know. But anyways, I'll check back in later after I finish mining and show you what I've gotten. Would you look at that? Literally 50 seconds after I paused the recording, more diamonds. So, of course it's a vein of 8, obviously. I mean, why would it not be? Not a bad thing to be cursed with. I call it the curse of good luck. Well, would you look at what I stumbled upon? Let's go exploring in this mine shaft. Hopefully I'll find something cool. It's at a perfect level. It's super low down. Like, diamonds can spawn here even, which is great. I will take the rails too, just because I'm lazy. And yeah, we'll find hopefully some cool stuff here, especially lapis. I just need a little bit of lapis. It's only been like 10 minutes since I started mining, but we can do a progress update. We've got some redstone. We've still got a little bit of gold and same amount of diamonds. But I'm going to cut and hopefully we'll find some cool stuff. We have a spider spawner. This is awesome. I've been wanting to look for one of these for a long time, and it's hopefully not too far from spawn. We are on Z1343, but we are just going to take a screenshot here with a different program so it doesn't spam up the chat. That's a strength spider, so we don't want that to hit us. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Let's light up the area. Are you kidding me? No chest. Seriously. I mean, come on. Whatever. First one I found on the server. Since it's still 1.7, you can't get mossy cobble anywhere except for the mega taigas and these, so we're pretty much going to clear this out. And then we might come back here eventually, I don't know, and make a grinder. If not, whatever. How the heck did I not notice these? They were right there. Are you kidding me? I'm like blind or something. Holy cow, check out this generation. Apparently I found the world border of kind of where the old things used to be loaded compared to the new seed in 1.6 versus 1.7. Check it out, look what I found. I don't know if I'm really supposed to be generating these chunks or not. I don't know if people mind, but alright, we got a saddle. Let's drop a bucket, and we have like 4 more saddles. Holy cow. Alright, guys, so basically we are at the current site of where we are going to be working on our next little thing. Basically, if you didn't know, this is the spawn in the end. You can climb up to the actual island and stuff very easily from over there. But this is kind of where the obsidian farm is. At least what is currently there, because the wither was taken down because every time someone went in the end, they would die. Minor problem with the obsidian farm. But as you can see, there's just this really long ladder that's really annoying to get to. And down here is where the Enderman farm is. And then there's this really long pathway here. So basically I figured, well, we can make part of the trip easier by putting in an elevator here, because this is pretty dangerous. As you can see, it's annoying to try and get down. It's just a big mess. So basically what I want to do is put in an elevator, the minecart elevator. It was originally designed, I believe, by Monkey Farm. He's a great YouTuber. Go check him out. He's on the Hermitcraft server. And basically you stand underneath them, and there's minecarts at intervals that you can hold right click, and basically you'll hop into each one consecutively up. It works as a drop tower too, but sometimes they get misplaced and stuff, so I think we'll put a water drop down right next to it so people can jump down really quickly and get up really quickly, and it's all going to be good. So we're going to even design it a little bit with some blue stained clay and light blue stained clay, iron blocks, obsidian even, kind of make it look kind of nice. So yeah, I'll get to you when that is done. Alright guys, it is done. We have the room up here, which is just lightly detailed. It's not my favorite. I don't have any quartz right now, so that's why. We have the water drop down here, which is pretty risky, but it is half slab, so you can miss by like half to 3/4 of a block and still be okay. We have signs down here just explaining that I did it and how to do it. You just look up and then hold right click in case anyone's confused. And yeah, it's pretty simple. You can also spam right click. Just make sure you have nothing in your handle. You'll destroy the minecarts. And then just make sure you get into this last minecart right here, because of the way it worked out, it just didn't line up perfectly without that. So if you got out on the other one, you'd still end up inside of the minecart, which like that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it. One problem though is I placed it basically in an easy to make location, but the location currently is off-centered, so if I end up destroying it all, just tearing it right down again, don't be surprised. Alright guys, so this is what's going on in the end right now. It's kind of ugly up here right now in the elevator, but down here it looks great. Bits of the carpet are missing just because it's kind of in still early finishing stages. Basically, we had to redo the elevator and the room up there that we did, basically because it was off-center with the new tunnel that I helped build with the server admin Abysmally Perfect. This is so much faster to get to where the XP farm was, and it's great because that walk was kind of precarious. And now we also have, as demonstrated here, the ice tunnel. So basically we can set up ender pearls to come through here automatically. We can even pump them automatically into the portal and then have them set up automatically to go to an ender pearl dispensing station in the overworld. It would be amazing. But yeah, great addition. But it did mean we have to tear down what we did before. So right now, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the stone, but we'll work on that, I guess. This is rather annoying. Let's head down here before we die, shall we? Anyways, whoa, no, please don't kill me. Oh, let's go in the water for a minute. Ooh, yeah. Anyways, much faster. Currently, with the Enderman XP farm, we have torn down the old XP farm where it was. So basically, it's kind of the shell of where, kind of what it was, just the old platform there. Because we're going to be making a new Enderman XP farm, one that is much more efficient than the old kind of standard designs. It's very similar. It has double the spawning spaces for the maximum amount of height that you can make it. So it can be extremely efficient. Possibly the most efficient Enderman XP farm in the game. Possibly. Think on that, guys. Basically, let's head back up, and I will meet you back at the pumpkin pie farm. This back wall on the pumpkin farm is giving me so much trouble right now, creatively. It's just so big, and I don't know what to do with it, frankly. I'm having trouble decorating it. Let's just put it that way. Well, it's complete. After a long time and a lot of work, the building's done, I think. I think I've done everything I want to do with it. I don't know if I like these leaves. Tell me about the leaves edition. It adds something, I think, with the green and stuff, but I'm not sure. I don't know. It could go either way. Especially this one. It seems to look really thin and kind of out of place. This side, I'm okay with. This one looks a little bit plain to me, but that's okay. The back, like I mentioned before, well, that's what I've done with it. I don't know if that's what I want to keep with it, but that's what I've done with it. The thing about all these armored mobs that you might be noticing is that the server has been on for a long time, and if you didn't know, there's a thing called area difficulty that was added to the game where basically the longer you're in an area, the harder it becomes. So, yeah, there's a lot of armored mobs and stuff. It's very common to see a mob in gold enchanted armor. On the plus side, I've gotten a lot of armor drops from them. Oh, no! Oh. I would kill something right now if that happened. I have been working on this way too long. That has happened too many times on this project. I am done with it. Anyways, talking about the back, this is kind of what I've done. Abysmally Perfect came on, said maybe I should put some leaves down there and add them to the roof, so I did. That's pretty much what happened. I changed the levers so that they're on the bottom of the lamps now, so it's got all four sides with trapdoors. This one, oddly enough, because there's redstone behind it, it will get triggered every time a clock goes, so that's kind of funny. But other than that, I think it's done. Stay tuned for next episode because stuff is going on. But basically, that is all I have time for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And remember to check out the head admin's channel for all the server tours. It's Flailing Abroad. I believe no spaces. Basically, there's currently no videos on it, but by the time you check, there might be the first server tour on. Go check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me feedback and anything in the comments. I just want to see you guys are there, at least, in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. I hate roofs.